live on YouTube, and then I'm gonna start the live here on TikTok. And live is gonna be on how to master English in 2026. What happened? Oh, okay. Now I'm live. I'm supposedly live on YouTube. Uh, I get handsome over days. What's the secret? Uh, um, so I've recently started to do some skincare, or at least like facial skincare. There's this uh, what is it? Foam thing to oh, it's like like face exfoliator. So it removes the skin, cleans, and I forgot the name of the product, and I think it's Topi Gent, something like this, and it just cleans the face and exfoliates all the dead skin and all the stuff. Um, so hello everyone. Sorry for the YouTube viewers who have not come into the existence yet. That you guys joined on such um, a hygienic note. My name is Kahraba. I'm a content creator. I create educational videos. I used to create educational videos in the past, which were not related to English. They were related to other subjects, for example, logic. And I've switched recently to teaching English. It's not something that I'm new to. I've been teaching English for the past 6-7 years privately, and I've worked at a few different English academies in Egypt and online. By online I mean like not like non-Egyptian academies. No, not anymore. I mean, not for the time being. So, anyways, uh, I'm trying to be consistent with uploading and being present on social media with respect to my English teaching content. I don't know if it's teaching. I think of it more as like educating or relating information that I'm interested in or I have acquired to other people. So I'm interested in learning the language and making some money off of it, and also the other benefits to learning English, for example. Uh, when you travel abroad, you got a way of communicating with other people. Thank you, Adam, for joining my fan base. And when you can get a better job by just improving your English. So there are a few benefits. Some are monetary, some are not, and they're all valuable in their own way, or in their own ways. Anyways, so I'm an educator and content creator, and this is a new year, a new setup. I'm very proud of what I have put together over the past few weeks. I've been working on this design for a few weeks, and I have managed to uh, to pull it through. Wait, no, to put it together. Anyways, I think it's pull it through, but anyways, so all of my videos, all of my short content on TikTok and YouTube are in Arabic because my target audience are Arabic speakers who are not necessarily advanced English speakers or speakers of English. So my short videos are in Arabic, but my lives are in English. So if you're interested in listening to English content, then make sure to attend my lives or watch them on YouTube um, as a replay because I go live also, like when I go live on TikTok I go also live on YouTube. Like now I'm live on YouTube, uh, and the layout is slightly different because the camera angle is slightly different, and you get to see more things, and of course if the ratio of the video if anyone puts a comment that I don't like, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute the person for the rest of the entire life. So just if you wanna have fun and stay alive, then just respect and be respectful. If you have a question, just leave it as long as it's related to English. If it's related to something else, يعني try to not leave it. We don't need to read that comment. Anyways, back to what I created this live for. Um, I was thinking about putting together a plan with other people for learning English in 2026. And that plan is going to be implemented by me in my future lives. So anyways, guys, liking the live, leaving a comment, sharing the live with other people really helps a lot, and it goes a long way. So please, if you like my content, if you like my person, consider doing it. Anyways, so how to master English in 2026. If I were to start learning English, I'd have no idea if I were a beginner, like an English beginner in English. I have no idea what I would do. Because I don't teach beginners, so I'm never in a position where I have to look up content or educational tools for beginners. But I think there, if I have to guess, there are more tools now for beginners than before. They can go and ask ChatGPT what are the best ways to start learning English. Anyways, يا عم خلاص بقى. This is a promise that I made to myself at the beginning. I think at the end of 2024. That by the end of 2025 or um yeah someday or sometime in 2025, I will have put together this thing. So, anyways, uh, and I kept the promise. So, anyways, let's mention some of the tools that we can use to master English. For example, the chatbots. I recommend relying or at least checking with the chatbots whenever you want to learn something or you have any inquiry. Just go and ask ChatGPT. Ask, I can say him or her. Ask them. Ask them about. Ask them like whatever question they have, and I think they're gonna give you some direction. Um, whether like content to watch. قشطة انت ليك معايا كومنت كمان وهتاخد ميوت. ف خليه يعني فاهم احتفظ بيه عشان I'm sorry, that's okay. Anyways, ف one of but anyways, so like if I were to start, I would definitely start from the chatbots and ask them any question that I have. I think there's a good there are a good start, and they're gonna be very important to your journey. Whether when it comes to when it comes to practicing, sometimes I practice with ChatGPT or Gemini. I have a Gemini subscription, so I practice with Gemini sometimes. Yeah, I think you can also practice with ChatGPT or any other chatbot. You have Grok, you have Claude, you have what's the Microsoft chatbot. Anyways, there are plenty of them out there. So make sure that you pick one and um, you make it a friend and you talk to it. This one of the things I like, and they're going to be very helpful. ازيك يا محمود عامل ايه؟ one of the things or the ways that you one of the ways that you can take with learning the language. بتريل عاملة ايه؟ آه، I have no idea and here is the best mute for you. يا رب دايما. watching watching videos I think is one way to improve your English. Uh, in the past I used to watch short videos and I watched a lot of short videos until my English level was improved, and then I started to watch some longer videos and short movies, short and then after I got used to, whenever I get used to a level of difficulty and it's no longer as difficult as when I initially started watching or consuming, I move on to the next, or I just increase the difficulty of the content. So first short videos and then longer content and maybe movies and TV series. And constantly keep on increasing the difficulty of the content. Thank you, Essie. This is how you improve. You know, you work hard until the content becomes quite easy, but then you don't want to stop. You just want to continue improving your English. So you continue up in the difficulty of the content that you're consuming. So and you can increase the difficulty of the content you're consuming in two ways. One way is by just watching more difficult of the same content. For example, you used to watch videos on tech, and they were suitable for intermediate students. So now watch videos on tech that are suitable to, for example, advanced students. But then once you get to that level, and you can watch videos for advanced students, now you need to diversify your content, or so you need to watch or you need to consume contents from different topics or categories. If you've been used to, for example, consuming the tech content, switch something different, or broaden your net and start consuming some other content, maybe like science or finance, economics, and any other category, and keep on broadening the net. And I think this is another way of being more fluent, because you're gonna acquire a lot of words on different topics, which will enable you to talk fluently on those topics. So first, assess or like place yourself somewhere. Just know that which content is appropriate to your level, and then if let's say that you are A1, then watch content which is suitable to A1. And once the content becomes less and less difficult, then watch more difficult of the same content, or the same type of content that you that you're used to, and then start like whenever that content altogether, like of all the different levels that the content is presented in or on, once you're used to all of them, then switch to different topics. For example, and this is this is one way for advanced students to know that they're advanced, or like to have that belief confirmed, is there are a few podcasts on YouTube, all of them on YouTube actually, where you can where the host invites different guests, and by different guests I mean like guests who are informed or specialized in different areas or fields, and he interviews them for an hour or a few hours. So you get to listen to scientific content, you get to listen to philosophical content, you get to listen to finance related content, relationships and society, anthropology, cultures, languages, everything. And the more the diverse the content, or the more diverse the content that you're exposed to, the more fluent that you get, because now you're exposed to different topics, and along the way you will learn the most important words in each of these areas or fields, and having learned the words, you'll later be able to talk about these topics whenever you're asked. Oh, thank you, Nate. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm fine. Anyways, so guys, if you like the live, please like the live, leave a comment, and share the live with other people. This helps me a lot, and thank you guys. So, for example, I'm interested in philosophy, so I watch a lot of philosophy content and a lot of like logic and other intellectual subjects. And but I know that this is, if I keep on like staying within this bubble, I'm not gonna be fluent, like, or like I'm not gonna improve my fluency, because there are topics out there that are not related or connected to philosophy that I won't be able to speak about or like talk on, because I'm not exposed to them and their vocabulary, because I'm pretty sure that they have their own technical jargon. So I have to like anyways, so yeah, I have to like broaden so one of those podcasts is Modern Wisdom. Whenever I recommend or refer people to this podcast, I have to give thanks to the girl, a content creator, who introduced or recommended the podcast, and then I checked it out because I got curious and like, she spoke positively about the podcast, so I checked it out and I found it very amazing, very interesting. And then I found out that the guy interviews people that I like, so it gave it more validity and more credit. So that was nice. Modern Wisdom, and it's hosted by Chris Williamson. Another one is The Diary of CEO, and it's hosted by a South African guy that I can't remember his name at the moment. And the third one is the Joe Rogan, which is the one I have been watching since my English became advanced, I think in 2017 or 2018, I guess. I yeah, I'd started or I've started watching Joe Rogan, and I was disappointed when he moved off of TikTok to YouTube to Spotify. But then recently, I found out that, or I actually found him back on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, because I want to see the video. uh, Anyways, so what I want to do, I want to go uh, live more often than what I'm doing these days. In 2026, I want to go live like 3 times a week, and I hope my schedule helps me. So I wanna do a live on where we watch a TV series. So, and I have a few TV series that I wanna or I'm excited to share with you guys, or to watch with together. So, and I'm gonna ask you guys to recommend a few TV shows or TV series for that live. So I will try to go live 3 times a week. I'm not sure about the days yet because my schedule is not fixed. But what's the word? Thank you, mashallah. Happy New Year to you too. So I wanna go live 3 times a week. Uh, why my voice is like this? I guess because I have cold. I guess, and maybe the mic is good, and you know. But I'm having cold. So one of the days, we will go live watching an episode from a TV series. Another day, we're gonna go live watching maybe a podcast episode. And another day, we're gonna go live watching. I don't know. I had an idea, but uh, what did they have for the third day? As a podcast episode, a TV series episode, and anyways, okay, I don't I can't remember now. So, do you guys have any ideas, any recommendations for what to do in those lives? So the day on which we watch a TV series, the TV series I'm interested in watching or in watching with you guys is called How I Met Your Mother. I love it. I've watched it twice so far, and I won't get bored watching it for for the third time. If you guys wanna watch something else, uh, you can share with me. Karaba, hello. Are you casting from a studio? I'm casting from my own studio. This is the same room that I've been going live from for the past. Uh, but what I did is, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I repainted the walls. So I did this one dark gray. I did this one light gray, and then I painted these two walls, one very dark gray and one kind of like cream like color. Thank you. I've also bought some lights and soft lights and some LED lights. So I've invested some money in doing this. I wanted to start the next year uh, with a brand new studio because I've promised myself at the beginning of the Nurit Falsafa. I can't, bro. I can't. Not these days. At least not these days. Uh, you might get some philosophy here and there when you watch my lives, which my like English teaching lives, and it's already next year. Yeah, yeah. But I've promised myself at the end of 2024 that by the end of 2025 I will have everything put together. I don't find my channel on YouTube. My channel on YouTube is still there. I've just removed the content because I had to remove the content. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Uh, many changes. Yeah, a lot of changes, bro. And you gotta keep up with the changes. Otherwise, you get lost. So a lot of changes, and this is why I had to change the content. Try to remove the mic from your beard. طب ثانية كده. انت طلعت انجليزي. حبيبي دبالة. So I'm gonna put the mic here, but I think it's gonna rub against my beard. How about now? I think now it's better. It's a little bit away from my beard, but it's still gonna rub against something. It's because of something personal. Have you been to Have you been to an English-speaking country? No, I haven't. But this year, I've promised myself that by the end of 2026, or um, at the latest, the beginning of 2027, and that I will have made it to some English-speaking country or some European country. Anything make you happy and safe will be good with us. Thank you, Queen. And please, guys, like, share, and leave a comment. And also follow my YouTube channel. Fingers crossed. I hope so. Yes. Oops. No, I crossed my. Follow my YouTube channel. It goes by the same name, English with Kahraba, and also my Telegram channel. This is a brand new me, a brand. This is literally like a new brand. So just make sure to follow me on social media. English with Kahraba. The handle is the same across all social media platforms. So anyways, I can't. That's funny. How about now? It doesn't look good, but I think. So, we're gonna go live 3 times a week, and one day we're gonna do a TV series. The one I want to do is How I Met Your Mother. There's also but this one is religious, slightly religious. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything religious or anything political. So I'm gonna stay away from these two. uh, there's yeah, How I Met Your Mother. I like it. Yeah, it's funny. Did you guys have any? Do you guys have any suggestions? Yeah. I asked you guys a while ago to check my live on YouTube, but no one has reported to me anything. I've watched it 2 times so far, and I'm willing to watch it for the third time. If you guys vote for it. Every time I look at the new setup, I'm just I feel a little bit happier. I feel a little bit better about life. uh, can someone check my live on YouTube if you guys don't mind? And my YouTube channel is English with Karab, same as my TikTok account. Ah. Another day we're gonna do an episode from the podcast Modern Wisdom. I like Barney Stinson. I love Barney Stinson. ازيك يا رامي عامل ايه؟ Who doesn't like Barney Stinson? But I relate more, or actually not, but not anymore. But I used to relate to what's the guy's name? The main character. I mean, I guess I consider him the main character. What's the guy's name? Ted. I like Ted. I yes, Ted. But I don't want. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna have fun. والله يعني just you guys join the lives and we're gonna have fun together. And thank you, Romy, for the roses. So we're gonna watch, but I'm not sure if YouTube is gonna strike those lives because I'm gonna feature some Netflix content. I'm not sure. We'll see. If they strike, then we're not gonna go live on YouTube. We're gonna just stay here on TikTok. Alright. So you guys agree? We should do the How I Met Your Mother. But Barney is the star of this show for me. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. He's a character. So put one in the chat if you like How I Met Your Mother, and if not, just put whatever TV series you want us to watch. Starting from, I think, this Saturday or this Sunday. I will either go live on Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays every other day, or go live on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And I'm gonna go live around this time, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. maximum, because I have a training afterwards, and so I'll do the live, then I go to the training, I come back home, I go to bed, and these days I'm watching actually Black Mirror. I like Black Mirror. I like, actually this is too weak. I love Black Mirror. Have you watched The Middle? No, I haven't. So what's The Middle? Rick and Morty. Okay, so let me run. It's a family series. I like it. The Middle. Okay, hold on. As long as it's not 18 plus. Just guys, make sure that you're not recommending some an 18 plus series. Where's my list? My list. Okay. So I'm gonna share with you guys my list, and you can vote for anything on the list. It's for families, okay. So number one, Stranger Things. Well, the order doesn't matter at all. Stranger Things. Number two, Black Mirror. Number three, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Hold on. Number five, Seinfeld. I like Seinfeld. Number six, Dark. Seven, Rick and Morty. Dexter, Breaking Bad, Peaky Blinders, Suits, The Vampire Diaries. The Good Place. I love The Good Place, but I don't think it's appropriate, or it's that appropriate. Walking Dead, BoJack the Horseman, Money Heist, Orange is the New Black, Lucifer, Demon Slayer. This is my list. And you said the middle? Okay, you said the middle. Okay, so the middle. The middle is not on Netflix. Ooh. Yeah, it's not on Netflix. And oh, I think Friends is no longer on Netflix. Friends, just a second, Friends. Yep, Friends is no longer on Netflix. Suits. I love Suits. Happy New Year, yeah, Mindseeker. Long time no see. So you guys did the middle, and let's look up the middle. I love Suits too. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a TV series that we're gonna watch through to the end, and we're gonna do. Alright, so we have Friends, the recommendations so far, or the contestants so far. Friends, the middle, and the middle. The middleman, the middle. Oh, okay, the middle. Good. Season 1. So payments delayed until 2009. Come due just as the dryer breaks. So needs glasses and Frankie. Okay, interesting. It was released in 2009. Wow. Okay. I guess we might do the middle. I wanted to do Friends, but I think that the middle is safer and more parentally guided than Friends. But yeah, we'll see. I'll watch an episode of the middle, and if I find it funny and or not funny, if I find it interesting, we'll watch. It's like 7 seasons, I think. Yeah, it is 7 seasons. I checked. 6, 7, yep. 8 seasons actually. 9 seasons, by the way. Yeah. And it's episodic, and the episodes are 20-minute long, or about 20-minute-ish long. Guys, like the live. Let's hit the 10,000 mark, or 10,000 likes.
Here's her name. I just can't seem to place her face. Does she have red hair? No, she doesn't. Blonde and sort of athletic looking?
No.
Is she African American?
Do we look like she's African American?
How about I look in the yearbook to jog my memory?
Don't bother.
Why
We just got the.
Why is this series not on Netflix? It sounds like the kind of series that Netflix should have the right to broadcast. Or but it seems a little bit boring to me. So I think it wins on on an educational side, but it loses on the entertainment side, I think.
You know, one of those places you fly over on your way from somewhere to somewhere else, but you wouldn't live here.
Folks, right now we're flying over the great.
Hold on, let me ask Gemini. Alright, so there's a series called The Middle. And what do you think of this series? Like, how would you? I don't know how to ask Gemini the question. But anyways, you know my taste in TV shows and series. So what do you think? Does it appeal to my taste? Do you think it's different? So I want you to rate it and tell me if it's good for me. Since I have gotten to know your taste in TV shows, I can definitely give you a personalized take on The Middle, based on what you usually enjoy. Shows with heart, relatable character growth, and a bit of quirky edge, I think The Middle is a fantastic fit for you. It's often overshadowed by Modern Family. Modern Family. I wanted I wanted to do Modern Family, but the problem is Modern Family has a gay couple, and I want to stay out of trouble. So I'm gonna I'm gonna stay away from Modern Family for that reason. But I love Modern Family. It's one of my favorite TV shows. And so as I said, you have to hear this. So I'm doing 3 lives a week. One live is gonna be watching together with you guys an episode from a TV. Thank you. An episode from a TV series, and another live will be watching like a podcast episode, and I'm gonna recommend a few podcasts, and then we can vote, narrow it down to just one. And a third day it's gonna be educational, just watching some educational content, not entertainment content or entertaining content. Thank you, Azizi. So, so far for the TV series day, someone suggested The Middle, a TV show called The Middle. I suggested Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and Seinfeld, because I love comedy TV series, and and someone suggested The Middle. So now I'm just reading a description of the TV series, and if you have a suggestion, please leave it in the comment. Leave it in the comments. The Big Bang Theory. Yep. Has to be. I agree. How did I forget about The Big Bang Theory? You're absolutely right. So there's The Big Bang Theory, and there's also Young Sheldon.
Today I'd like to introduce you to the verb, which is another part of speech. But I suppose the most fruitful place for us to begin is by asking...
The Big Bang Theory and the sequel to it, which is the Young Sheldon. I love Young Sheldon. I've watched the first 2-3 seasons. So is The Big Bang Theory on Netflix? Let's see. The Big Bang. I think it's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. Is it? It should be. It's been taken down. No, it's not there anymore. It's been taken down. A lot of shows have migrated off of Netflix to other platforms. For example, Modern Family used to be on Netflix, not anymore. Now it's on Amazon Prime or Disney Plus. I think Disney Plus. Friends is no longer on Netflix. It has I don't know where it is now, and Netflix is starting to suck more and more. Content changes from one region to another. That's also true. So it could be on Netflix, but not in Egypt. And I'm not gonna do the VPN route. No. Alright, so we have The Middle. We have okay, hold on. I'm gonna check something. So, but the problem is with the there's actually one problem with the Big Bang Theory. I think it's too advanced for my followers. Or what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a yeah? Like keep in mind when we do that, I try to take in consideration the diversity of students or people who will attend. And I think the Big Bang Theory might be a little bit difficult or like too difficult. I don't know because at least the sciencey part of it will be very very difficult to a lot of people, if including me. I mean, I've watched it, so I've gotten familiar to the content. The Big Bang Theory. Wow, season 11. They have aired for like 11 years. Okay, so we have now the contestants are The Big Bang Theory, Friends, The Middle, and what's Big Bang Theory, Friends, The Middle, and so which one? I'm gonna put a poll in the Telegram group, and you guys vote, and the one that wins the vote. How about a kids show that is educational and science too? I hope it's not boring to me. I don't want something that would bore me to death. So I want something that is not too advanced for people. Bill Nye, the science guy. No, that's not entertaining, bro. That's not entertaining. I'd rather watch The Big Bang Theory. I love Bill Nye, the science guy. When there was a phase in my intellectual life where I used to consume a lot of science educating content. For example, so I used to watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I was a big fan of his show or podcast, Stardust. Was it Stardust or Star Talk? Star Talk, not Stardust. Star Talk, and I used to watch like all of the sciencey movies and the sci-fi movies. And one of the TV shows I watched was the Bill Nye, the science guy. Anyways, Star Talk. Yeah, I still. Another one is the Sean Carroll podcast, the Mindscape, the Mindscape. I think it's called the Mindscape. Anyways, guys, like, comment, and share the live with other people. Help my channel grow. I'm also live on YouTube, so. Cosmos is wonderful, but it has big words. Exactly. No, it's not entertaining. So we want we want a TV series that like the right ratio of entertainment to education or information. So the Big Bang Theory, this is why I like the Big Bang Theory, because it has that like it's within that like Goldilocks, and I also like Friends is not within the Goldilocks zone. It's just entertaining. I guess I'm actually I'm pushing onto you guys Friends because I wanna watch it. So the Middle, Friends, and the Big Bang Theory. Trust me, Bill Nye, the science guy, talks to kids, so he doesn't use big words. But I don't want to talk to kids. I want to talk to adults. Because I'm one of the adults who's gonna sit there, and so I want to teach people English, but also I want to have fun. Alright, so anyways, I think we're gonna do either Chandler. Whoopa! Chandler. Friends, bro. I think Friends. We're gonna do Friends. Friends or the middle. So no, I wanna go back to Gemini because the real life factor, unlike many sitcoms where families live in spotless mansions, the Hack family lives in a messy house with a literal quilt in the oven and the kitchen mesh. The quirky trio, the humor. Is it different from what you have seen? If you watched Malcolm in the Middle, it's similar in terms of struggle and family vibes. Meshy, I haven't watched Malcolm in the Middle. My personalized rating for it is 8.5. So I think we're gonna do the middle. We're gonna do the middle. No, not the finger. The middle, the show, not the finger. Alright. So starting from starting from this Monday, we're gonna go live 6 p.m. Cairo time, watching The Middle. It's a TV series. Thanks for clearing that, because I know your dirty mind. Alright, so this is for Sunday. So I've got Sunday live covered, or lives covered. We're gonna go to Tuesday. And Tuesday we're gonna do something more educational, less entertaining. So Sunday we're gonna have fun, but Tuesday we're gonna have we're gonna like do something more educational, more informative. So I recommend a podcast episode. I think one of my favorite podcasts on YouTube is Modern Wisdom, which is hosted by, I mean, if I get $1 for every time I mention the guy's podcast, I think I'll be I would have been rich. Yeah, I'll have been rich. I will have been rich by now. Modern Wisdom, Chris Williamson. I love the guy. He has some good episodes. I would have, if I had $1, I would have been rich by now. You're right, brother. Your English is good. You should join my team. And I don't pay my staff, so you can volunteer. The view on YouTube is different, completely different from the view on TikTok. But I'm not sure if it's like, I think it's different in a good way. I mean, but the phone's camera is much better than the other one. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade my computer's camera sometime, but after I pay off the debt, because I'm indebted because of this. How about The Office? I hate The Office. I don't like The Office. The UK version. Oh, okay. I don't know the UK version, but the US version sucks. I didn't enjoy it. I don't know what people enjoy about this kind of. It's not even dark comedy. It's just like cringe comedy. Dude, we're gonna do the middle. We're gonna. I've made up my mind. Alright, podcast. We're gonna do the Rig. How do you say his last name? Send me the. His name is. I'm not sure. Do we say a J or Hervis or an H? Ricky Hervis. Or is it Yervis? Oh, okay, so it's Gervis? Or Jervis. Jervis. Tuesday, we're gonna do the podcast. Okay, so it's Jervis. No, we're not gonna play his show because he is He's a bad person. He's I mean, not in Office. He's a bad person in other TV series, but not in Office. Is it safe to listen to your voice note while I'm on the live? Yeah, devil? Okay.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Okay. Ricky Gervais. This is how you say his name. Ricky Gervais. When you hear the correct pronunciation of a word or a name, you feel like, yeah, that sounds right. How did I not pronounce it like this? Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do it. Please. This is a command, not a request. I'm kidding. This is a request. And join my Telegram group and what else? And subscribe to my YouTube channel, English with Caraba, and follow me on Instagram. And I'm also present on Facebook. I tried to put the 6, but there's no space, so I couldn't. I really tried. I even removed the space between N and 2, but I still couldn't add it. I know. I really tried. Maybe if I squeeze in, like if I remove some more space, I can do it. Let me try. So let me remove this one, and I think now I can add. Yeah, I did it. Oh, okay. So you want? Well, actually, you are the smarter of the two of us. So let's remove this and 26, because people will understand what I mean by 26. How to master English. Guys, share the live. The city looks awesome. عيب عليك. Shame on you. That was literally translated and it's not correct. Let me tell you the story of why I did this. The reason why I did this because I promised myself. Thanks for the work. So I promised myself by the end of I have made that promise. By the end of 2024, that sometime in 2025, I will have had put all that thing together. I'll have put that thing together, and wait, the future perfect, and the future perfect is very complicated. I made the deadline, or I met the deadline. I met the deadline. Anyways, so on Tuesday we're gonna do the podcast, and on Thursday we're gonna. عيب عليك, you're a legend. Thank you. Much love to you guys. I ran out. I sent you something privately, Aziz, about the reason why I did this. It's because someone has always not pressured, but has always asked me to do it, and he kept on telling me, "You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it." And he's no longer around, but I did it. Unfortunately, he's not around to see that I did it. Anyways. Do you guys have any questions? I have to integrate AI. How so? Let me end the live on YouTube.